With warm weather approaching, we're all thinking about going camping. But whenever you go camping, there's always that one friend who just gets devoured by mosquitoes while everyone else doesn't get a single bite. A few mosquito bites typically won't do you too much harm, but it's important to note that mosquitoes are actually some of the deadliest animals on this planet. They kill hundreds of thousands of people per year due to their ability to spread diseases such as Zika and malaria. For this reason, it's incredibly important that we understand why are insects so attracted to lactic acid taste. Lactic acid is found on the sweat and it's highly attractive to mosquitoes, so when a mosquito lands on the arm, it tastes the lactic acid using taste receptors in its leg, and it makes the decision to bite your poor friend over and over again. So now, during my thesis, I'm going to tackle this question using Drosophila melanogaster. They're fruit flies, and they're a great model for this question because they have powerful genetic tools, and they're also evolutionary relatives to the mosquitoes. Plus, they won't bite you. So our lab has identified what we think is a candidate taste receptor for lactic acid. When we mutate this receptor, or remove it, we see that flies actually avoid lactic acid when they're normally very preferential to it. During my thesis, I'm aiming to characterize exactly how this receptor works. And to start to do that, I'll first have to genetically modify the fruit flies so that their taste neurons light up whenever they're given a lactic acid stimulus under a microscope. And so, if we get rid of this receptor, we would expect to see that these taste neurons no longer emit these pulses of light under a microscope. Next, I want to characterize what pH this receptor functions best at. Can it function at basic or neutral pH, or can it only detect lactic acid at a highly acidic pH? This would be good to know what pH is particularly attractive to insects. Finally, I want to know if there are any other chemically similar acids that this receptor binds. For instance, there are other carboxylic acids that have a similar structure to lactic acid that are found on the skin surface. This would be good to know. All of this is very important because if we understand how the fruit fly receptor works, it will be much easier to characterize the mosquito receptor. Finally, this could potentially have broad impacts in terms of pest control methods that could reduce mosquitoes' attraction to humans. And hopefully it could make your friend a happy camper.